Hey y'all, I wanted to share how I style my hair on a daily basis. When I'm going for my cut, and right now I had a Pixie. So from July till December, I was cutting my hair shorter and shorter and shorter and had a true Pixie cut. Ever since my last cut in about November was my last true cut, and then December I just cut the back a little bit shorter. But other than that, I've just been doing trims. I've been growing it out. And so I don't really use the same part. I do different things with my hair to give it a new look as it's growing out. I'm finding that when I kind of do a free-for-all but use my same kind of styling techniques, I see different ways that I can wear my hair that accentuates and doesn't draw so much attention that I'm growing it out. And so I'm just gonna walk you through the process of how I do that. And so let's start. So after my makeup is all done and I'm all glammed up for work, that is when I do my hair. And so when I first wake up and I take off my scarf and all that stuff that I use to protect my hair, this is what I end up with. And so depending how I styled my hair the previous day, sometimes I can simply do things like this. Like I'll move that over there, get that going. And depending on what I'm wearing, like I may go out and go to work like this. I'll sleek back this a little bit more. I may add a bobby pin there, but just doing something like this may be what I end up with. If not, I start off this way, and I always take this crown section of my hair and I simply just clip this away, okay? And then I'm using a comb, and this is when I'm going to start to just kind of use a flat iron to define some areas. I use different flat irons. Right now I'm just using this Paul Mitchell one, and then I'll go back to a Rusk one that I have, a Sally brand that I have. I don't really have one where I'm like, oh yeah, this is like my all-time favorite. They all do different things. I think this Paul Mitchell one does a good job with getting my hair with some bounce to it that I like. So all I'm doing around this section of my hair is I'm just picking up some pieces. I just comb that out. I tap, tap, and then take it, and I'm just bumping my ends. And all that means is just kind of curling my ends under. On this section back here, I'm doing the same thing. I take my comb, tap, tap to straighten out the root, and just taking it to bump it at the ends. Now I'm gonna really get in there to get some of these pieces. So you can see, taking it nice and slow to bump it at the ends, like so. Taking this piece and just taking it down nice and slow to bump it. So you can see and tell my bumped ends that I've got going on here on this side. Okay, not gonna worry about that section right here. So for this top section, what I do on this part is I just make sure I straighten my hair up. So I'm gonna go up with it to bump at the ends. And the reason why I do that is just to get some more volume going in this section, like so. So same thing over here. I'm just going to take my comb like so. Take my flat iron and straighten up and bump at the end. That's all I'm doing. Straighten up and bumping it at the end. And I'm just going to move it to this side for right now. Up and bumping it at the end. So move that right there so that I can get over in this section. Tap and bumping at the end. I'm going to take this section now. Tap at the root and bumping it at the end. And then I'll just fix those pieces how I want. And so you can see, because I've straightened up and over, it starts to give me that nice volume that I'm trying to achieve. So now I need to just get this back section all sleeked out by bumping these parts. One thing I love about this particular flat iron is my hair just glides right on through. Some flat irons are not like that. My hair kind of gets stuck in there. And I need one to where my hair is not staying with that heat for too long. Just making sure all that's come through. So once I'm happy with this base part, that's when I'll start with this. So I'll unclip this and I start to take a mixture between small sections and bigger sections to start to give my hair more of a curl. So I tap at the root and I just take that over like this. And I'm going to get this next section here. That's a little too big. Take it like that. And I am just going to glide that part through like so. Same thing with this. Taking that and gliding it through. So basically what I'm doing with that flat iron, excuse me, is I am just creating some tousled looking waves like so. And I just keep going around with this crown section until I figure out exactly how my hair needs to get parted. And so that's why I work with some small sections, some bigger sections. I'm going to take this bigger section, I'm going to straighten up and take that flat iron around. Glide that on through. I do a little check and I'm like, do I need a little bit more lift going there? Because I can take this whole thing and do that. I like the way that looks. Sometimes I'm like, maybe I want to do that over there. It just kind of depends. And so throughout this, I'm just taking different size sections so that I can see exactly the look that I can achieve with that look. So for this section, I'm showing up. And let's kind of push it how I want. Some days I use hairspray, most days I don't. Depends on the weather. If it's kind of cooler outside, really no humidity, I'm not going to hairspray it. I'm just going to let it naturally fall where it needs to go. At the end of the day, do I end up with this much volume? No. Is it still styled this way? Yes. So I'll still have this lift going here. I'll still have these waves. It'll just be a little bit more laxed, and it'll really look like that woken up beach type look. But this is how I start off. Sometimes I may kind of slick this back. Again, depends on the outfit. Make sure all of these pieces, my little back poor back that's growing out faster than all my other parts of my hair, making sure those things are hidden. And then that's it. So there you have it. That's how I style my hair on a daily basis, just using a simple flat iron and just using different sections in different places to kind of get some volume and get some waves going. It really takes me no more than 5 minutes to do my hair, and I end up like this, and it accentuates my everyday kind of makeup look that I do for work. And so I hope that this helps you with kind of getting some volume in your hair, getting that tassel beach wave look using those tips. So there you go.